Welcome back to Great Day Houston, Holiday Helpers. All right, so the party's at your house. The problem is you don't have enough seating, or what you do have kind of shows the evidence of your first Thanksgiving or the ghost of Christmas past. Not a problem, because at Living Designs Furniture, you can get beautiful furniture, beautiful sofas and chairs at factory prices. Hey, Dean.
Hello, nice to see you.
Nice to see you. All right, factory made. So when it's made at the factory, and the factory happens to be right here in Houston, Texas, what does that mean for us in a number of ways, including pricing?
Pricing is going to be the best price you can find because there's no middleman. There's no main rent. There's no shipping across the country or across the world or freighting it or building it in pieces. You're getting sturdy, hardwood, heavy furniture built right here to last you a lifetime, guarantee our frames for life. We even threw one off the roof the other day. No damage whatsoever.
Yeah, because a lot of us have no idea what is inside that sofa. They can tell us, but you have the quality and we can see that quality right there. All right, the other thing is we buy with our eyes.
That's right.
And so it's the shape of the sofa, the color of it, the whole bit. But because you're customizing everything, we literally can get down to the nitty gritty. For example, this right here, not the size of what a regular sofa would be, but this could be used for what?
This is a banquette. It could be used for an entryway if you need some seating, or what's super cool right now is putting it around a dining area. You can get closer to wall, save space in your dining area so more people can walk around, you can move around better, and you can even do it in a sectional, tufted, channeled, contrast, well, you name it, tight seat, no matter what, we can make it for you.
It also could go at the foot of a bed.
Exactly.
Right? Okay, and then moving on down here is such a great example of when we say whatever color you want.
Any color.
Yeah, and you're finding more and more people, because they can get the sofas and chairs from you all at such a great price, they're willing to go out on a limb and not always get neutrals and do something with a pop of color.
Get crazy. You don't have to get just a neutral or be boring. Get wild, be yourself, add a pop of color.
All right, let's move on down here. You have designers that will help us as well, because sometimes it can get so overwhelming with all the choices. And so not just the color of material you want, but what you want to do with that material.
You could do contrast welting, which is a good way to add a little bit of excitement, but not get too crazy where there's a big clash. You can do any size. You tell me the inch, we'll make the sofa to the inch. We'll make the chair to the inch. We'll make the bed to the inch. You tell me, we'll make it just for you.
All right, and then moving on down here. I love tufting. I'd always been hesitant to get it because every time I'd see one in my friend's house or whatever, there'd be like a couple of buttons would be all popped out, right? That's right. Because there's a difference between looking like it's tufted and really being tufted.
This is the real deal. This isn't cutting diamonds and sewing it, getting processed overseas and shipped over here. This is done by hand by our team that's been with us for over 25 years, folding each one of those, applying the buttons. This is the right way to do it the old school way.
All right, everyone loves a good chase on a sofa, but how many times we walk in and go, that's the perfect color, the perfect size, the perfect shape on the arms, only I need the chase to be over here, and they'll tell you, oh, sorry, we can't do that. You can.
That's right. This is not a one-size-fits-all clothing store. This furniture is made for you. If you need the chaise on the other side, we'll make it on the other side. If you need the sofa to be 120 inches long, we'll make it that, because everybody's space is different. The furniture industry has been training us to just take it or leave it. Not here.
Yeah.
We build it for you.
Okay, the other thing that a lot of people might underestimate, sometimes you sit in a sofa and you sink all the way down and it's too soft. Other times it's too firm. You can determine, when we come in, we can determine how firm we want that piece to be.
Deborah, some people like it soft, some people like it medium, some people like it firm. You can't just say one size fits all. Everyone has a specific feel, and certain people need certain feels because maybe it's hard to get up and down. Maybe you need a firmer seat. So we're here to support anybody that needs any type of support.
Yeah, one of the classic chairs and sofa coverings, of course, would be leather. You have so many different materials to choose from, and you also have so many different leathers to choose from.
Biggest leather supply in Houston. Top grain, full grain, 100% leather. This isn't fake. This isn't the bonded stuff. This is the real deal. We have performance ones. We have raw ones that look more natural, like a saddle. You tell me what type you like, we'll make it. You could even contrast and put two different leathers on one piece, but you got every option to pick from.
Yeah, all right. What if I have someone who comes over, they sit for a while and decide that they need to spend the night for a few days? You got something for us there?
Well, I've got a couple options. I got sleeper sofas, queen beds that fold out, or something called a day bed that is half sofa, half bed.
I believe that's another person's department. I think he's waiting for us right over there.
I've told you what I know. I got to leave it up to him.
All right. Thank you very much, Dean.
Thank you.
Hello there, Yuval.
How are you?
Oh, all right, let me guess. This is the sleeper sofa? With the great thing is that it looks like a real normal sofa, because oftentimes we'll see either the day beds that you're like, right? Or it looks like something clunky in the room. This is pretty.
Well, actually, this is a combination of both. It's what you call the day bed and the new version of a sleeper sofa. If you don't like someone, which we can make sleeper sofas, please order a sleeper sofa on a very thin mattress, all right? That ensures they never stay over more than 2
But
nights.
you don't do that. You do quality, good mattresses, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
So the way we build this is very simple. You move these two pillows. One of them you can put here, let's say for your head, if you so desire.
Right.
This is actually a twin-size mattress, extra long.
Oh, wow.
So it's made for you to sit, but also to sleep. You can have a bottom.
Okay, can I tell you, I had a trundle bed growing up, and to slide that mattress out was like, tug of war. This is so nice. It just glides right out.
Right, and this trundle, like the old ones would, you pull out, break your back, and then they'll pop up. This one stays down. You take the mattress out, and what you have is
Storage space. Okay.
Okay, so you can put your blankets, you can put whatever you want, obviously, right? But you get quality sleep, 1, 2, you get style. You can make those arms or this daybed, as you call it, in any style of a sofa's arm.
And you get a space saver because it does double, triple duty. Don't miss out on Living Designs Furniture's year-end sale. Right now, you can get store-wide savings on custom furniture starting at 20% off, plus shop in-stock closeouts up to 60% off. Check out their photos on Instagram at Living Designs Furniture or visit livingdesignsfurniture.com/inspiration to spark some fresh ideas for your space. You can also give them a call at 713-921-5098. They have 2 locations, downtown Houston and in Memorial.